Hello everyone on the internet. This is MoBuzz for September 22nd. It's a Monday, and I'm your host Gabe Mack, and today we're going to be talking about DRM and torrenting and all kinds of, hacker stuff. Come along with me. So, Prison Break's new season aired in the US with 6 million viewers. However, TorrentFreak.com reports that the show's premiere has been downloaded from BitTorrent more than 2 million times. Now, why in the world would so many people be downloading this show when it's being streamed and you can TiVo it as well? Well, Torrent Freak did some research and discovered that the majority of the downloads were actually coming from outside the US. Apparently, less than 4% were actually coming from inside the United States. So sure, Fox streamed it, but only inside the US. Torrent Freak submits that when something is not available through normal channels, people will turn to torrents to get that content they want. And I have to agree. Now follow me here for a moment. Let's go over to eBay because there's a lot of college students who are selling iTunes gift cards. They would get them as gifts from family or friends in college and turn around and sell them to make some cash. Because let's be honest, if in college, you want any music or movies, you just ask your roommate or the guy across the hall who actually has his own torrent site. So, anyways, some were smart enough to realize that these iTunes cards were US gift cards and therefore allowed people outside the US to purchase shows, movies, songs, etc. that were not available on the iTunes stores in their country. So for a while it was great, you go on eBay, buy these cards, half the price, get all the exclusive US content. Not any longer though. Apparently, iTunes has blocked the purchasing of much of its content to people logging in outside the US. So whether you have a US credit card or not, it doesn't matter. You can't get it. So now with one of the few forms of legally getting content on your computer being restricted, even more people will start to turn to BitTorrent sites and even more and more and more. And considering how easy new peer-to-peer sharing applications are becoming, it will be as normal as checking your email. Well, until such time that the content creators and the lawyers understand you have to make content available. Because when you don't, people will get it ripped. That's right. People honestly don't mind paying for things if A, there's no DRM, and B, it's good quality. Now, maybe this is why the site BitTorrent.com, not to be confused with BitTorrent.org, just raised another $17 million last week to bring the total investment to $46.4 million. Yes, there's big money to be making in peer-to-peer, folks. Do not be mistaken. So until such time as the big guys get their acts together to make content available, I say, seat on, McDuff. Now, speaking of DRM, last week we talked about the problems that the game Spore was having with all the bad reviews and other backlashes to its DRM on the game. It seems that EA Games has heard the complaints, and come on, it was kind of hard not to, and have now come out with a patch for Spore that changes the DRM. Well, it doesn't quite take the DRM off, but at least it allows you to deactivate a computer so you can play it on another computer. So EA still don't get it. So I will say it very slowly so you understand, EA. Stop treating paying customers like suspect criminals. That's it. That's all you have to do. There's a new online presentation site that has come to my attention. It's called Slide Rocket. Now, I know what you're thinking. These services are all over the web, people able to make their own kind of PowerPoint presentations and all that. But I really have to give props to this service because for the first time, I'm seeing all these really cool 3D transitions, particle text animations, and all kinds of other cool visuals that make it work very close to Apple's Keynote and make presentations just look awesome. One problem, though, you will always have with online presentation tools is that you are at the mercy of the speed of your internet connection. You have been warned. All right, time to get a little gadget here for the family. So maybe your mom and dad are on Facebook or maybe not. Doesn't matter. In any case, you can check out the AudioVox, and it can basically be your Facebook on the fridge in the kitchen. It has post-it notes, audio messaging, video messaging, a digital clock, and a whiteboard. All it needs now is a give gift button and you're done. So if you want to bring a little bit more kind of analog social media to the home, pick up this baby for about $199 and later this month. And hey, perfect gift for the holiday season for the family. And speaking of families, to take you out today, check out this cute little girl describing what she's gonna do when those monsters come after her.
Tell Mommy again what you said you were going to do to him if he came here.
I said I'm going to kick his ass.
Oh. That's not nice.
If he's gonna come in here, he's gonna kick my ass.
He will?
Yeah. He'll come out in a movie. He will come out and kick my ass.
Okay.
And I can kick his ass.
Okay. But that's not a nice word. You should say kick his butt.
Oh.